Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Let's Play Tales of Xillia 2, and we are finishing off the character stories. Now we're up to Elise. And I don't even know what's happening with Elise's story. Like, I forget what we're even doing here. What her ongoing character arc is. As it continues, I've always done one with her before, Chapter 4. Completely have blanked out on what we're even doing with her. That obviously means she has the least interesting story, or one of the least ones, because it doesn't even stay with me.
Sorry.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, okay, never mind. I got her confused with Rowan because both of them have the thing going on with the ambassador. But hers is, the ambassador's her pen pal, so okay, that makes sense. I just completely forgotten about that sub-arc because I had it mentally lumped in with Rowan.
Something troubling you, young miss? Perhaps it would help to talk about it.
I haven't been able to text Luna since,
Haven't been able or haven't gotten a response?
Luna sends her texts, but Elise doesn't even read them.
You're still upset about what happened with Exodus.
Yeah, okay, sorry, I feel bad that I'd forgotten about this, but again, for some reason I had it mentally lumped in with Rowan's story.
I know I should move on, but I just can't get it out of my head. What would you do?
I mean, you're growing up, unfortunately, and you're finding out the world isn't always kind. Cat! Yeah, you're never going to move past this until you actually talk it out.
I don't think I have that much courage.
You saved the literal frickin' world, lady.
What matters is what you want to do, young miss.
That's the problem. I just don't know.
Well, yes, you do. You obviously want to get this resolved because you're still fixated on it.
This is the DODA. We've detected a new fractured dimension.
Of course you have. Because why would you not do something that will conveniently move people through their character arcs?
We've sent over the coordinates. Please take appropriate action.
A new mission? Can we come too?
Well, of course, because it has literally... It's explicitly about your character growth.
We're sick of stewing in our own thoughts.
A fine idea. Sometimes a little distraction helps the mind work through difficult issues.
Alright, and then our third person is Gaius. I'm not so sure about that. We haven't brought Mila with us in a while. Like, not as our optional person anyway. Obviously, we've had some story arcs with her. And we do definitely need someone else that's frontline. Not that that's a good reason not to have Gaius, but...
I guess we start with the usual on-the-street interviews?
You know it.
Catalyst! Come out, wherever you are!
Is it this little kid? What are these poachers everyone keeps talking about? It's not a company name. Not a bad company, is it? Button. Fresh button. Jow's next to the clan leaders. Courage, sincere, and kind. Full spectrum of different kinds of people in the Kataro clan, but everyone respects that man. The flower shop's really popular with the men. Move, cat. You said sort of flowers from the power bouquet or fan cinder. That's nutso. She doesn't look that hot. There's been a lot more shady-looking types coming and going around here lately. Just because of all the circulation of illegal goods. Shows a town where merchants can buy and sell various products freely. I mean, we can allow illegal products to run amok here. Okay, so I have to get to the mansion. I went through and I talked to a lot of people to see if I could like ferret out where I was supposed to go naturally, but then I'm like, okay, well, there's stolen goods somewhere, right? I didn't know what to do to actually like find out what was going on, but now I know. Surprised the mansion. This doesn't immediately seem to have anything to do with Luna. Hey, excuse me, guys. All right, moving on to the mansion. What you got to tell me about young miss? Is this Elise doing illegal stuff?
I chanced to run into Miss Elise outside of town, so we decided to travel back here together. If you don't mind my asking, why did you invite the young miss here today?
Oh, I don't mind you asking at all. Ellie's father is coming home. It's been ages since they've seen each other.
Wow.
I beg your pardon?
Father? That's right. We got word he's finally getting a break from the job he was assigned to.
Interesting.
We really get to see Father? Of course, you silly. Isn't that why you rushed over here in the first place?
Yes.
My little princess. I'm so happy you came out to see me.
I had actually forgotten she was his dad.
Father?
Yes, what's the matter? Has it been so long that you've forgotten what your old man looks like?
Chief, please settle down. Miss Elise seems upset.
Please put me down, okay? Elise isn't a little baby, you know.
Ah, forgive me. I was just so happy to see you.
This is heartwarming.
Sometimes Elise is so cute that you just want to pick her up and squeeze her.
And I couldn't be a prouder dad. There's nothing I wouldn't do to protect her. Anyone who dares to court her will go up against the highest standards.
It would be really intimidating to have Zhao as your dad.
And your stars. You've said it so many times, I hear it in my sleep.
Jurgen, you do realize you're the biggest oaf in the Catarl clan, right?
Precisely why you picked me to be your right-hand man, Chief.
Oh, guess your old pop owes you an apology, child. I got so tied up with work that I completely forgot to bring back souvenirs. But I shall make it up to you. Ask for anything you want, and it's yours.
I do have to wonder where the Elise of this world actually went.
In the whole wide world?
Like, why would they be delayed for this?
I can't think of anything. Oh, that's it. A bunnykins. It's for a friend of mine. Well, you've heard of bunnykins, right?
Of course. Everyone with kids has heard of that toy. But those...
Lady Drissel, would you mind if we were to rest for a bit before the briefing?
Oh, of course. You both must be exhausted from your journey. Please, make yourselves at home.
If only
So-
we had the time. Monster poaching is on the rise again in the Sapstrath Deepwood. The bastards seem to be after pelts this time.
Those poachers have apparently been slipping through the Catarl clan's defenses.
Probably with the help of an insider that may or may not be
Better
Elise.
strategies for catching them.
I've directed the Merchants Coalition to boycott the purchase or sale of poached goods, but...
Banning them just boosts their value on the black market. And the poachers aren't getting any less greedy.
But we'll talk later, right, Elise?
I feel really bad that I've forgotten about that particular
Everyone, please
interaction.
try
But
to rest up as
we haven't
much
seen
as
Zhao the entire game because obviously he's been dead.
Reunion party. I just can't believe Zhao is my father.
I mean, you already knew
Fractured
it.
dimensions are all funky, but can that really be true?
Did we not? Did she not know that?
In this dimension, at least.
Then I guess we had better find out more about Zhao.
Because I was pretty like I had come.
Things will be complicated when the Elise of this dimension arrives.
Because I had completely forgotten that, but as soon as it was introduced, I was relatively sure that we had actually known that, and it was. But now that I'm thinking about it, I think it may be something that Zhao said to us whenever he died, and we may not have passed on to Elise. We might not have actually let her know that Zhao was her father. But I'm almost positive we had known that, but it was known in a way. I guess that may be a reason why it slipped my mind, because it was not made a big deal in the first game. It specifically to keep Elise from just being really torn up about it. But I'm surprised they never said anything.
There's something I want you to have. Here. It's from me. It's my way of saying thank you.
You're welcome, Elise.
That's not all she's saying. Tipo, shut up! I told you it's not like that.
Please don't let it be like that.
Girls can be so complicated. The big man is Elise's father? Don't know how I feel about that.
But it seems quite clear that he cares very deeply for her.
He did in the previous game, too.
I don't think the me of this world knows the truth
Why would you think...
about who Zhao is and what he did to my real mother and father.
That's right, god damn it! Yes, because Zhao took care of Elise because he felt guilty. It's a, almost Yakuza situation where he was, okay. God dang, why do I not remember anything ever? This is the problem with direct sequels, you guys. Yeah, like, he doesn't even know.
Zhao used to be one of Gaius's subordinates. He was a great man, who also served as chief of the Kitaro clan.
But he also killed Elise's mom and dad.
What?
Nevertheless, Zhao died, protecting Elise.
In our world.
Whatever his past and his motivations were, that fact is also true. For now, let us do what we can to resolve this situation. There will be plenty of time to reflect upon it later.
I'm really glad that was sorted out, because I was very confused on like why we hadn't ever addressed the Zhao Elise thing in the previous game, and now we did. I just completely forgot about that plot arc. I apologize, guys. I play way too many games, and so, this is one of those situations where if I was less ethical, I would just kind of re-record this episode real quick so I wouldn't sound like an idiot. But you know what? I am an idiot, and I need to be honest with you guys.
You're right. Thank you for helping me through. You too, Luger.
Sorry to get all mushy on you.
It's okay. You're good at it.
No need to apologize. For we adults, to be relied upon by others is a badge of honor.
Is it?
A badge of honor? That sounds kind of cool.
Anya.
Doesn't it? It means you can rely on us for anything.
That's nice to know.
Anything, huh? How about we start with a nice neck rub?
Tipo. Power to you. Level 1. Okay, yeah, I was like, we need to find out more about Zhao. I wonder if we're going to have to fight Zhao, or if it's going to be Elise that's Kellis. Because it is... Luger didn't respond to seeing Zhao.
How could you do this to me, Jurgen?
Chief, please, let me explain.
What's going on?
I caught Jurgen sending our defense strategies to someone over his GHS.
Interesting.
Don't tell me you're on the take from those poachers, are you?
Well, Jurgen wouldn't...
He's our buddy.
Jurgen, put me in touch with whoever got those plans. If he's not a poacher, you've got nothing to worry about, right?
I'm so sorry, Chief. You have to forgive me.
Jurgen?
Why?
You're really a fink?
But why?
Fink is an interesting word I haven't heard in a long time.
Because of my wife. Hyla's condition just keeps getting worse. I needed the money so I'd be able to buy her the right medicine.
Why didn't you just ask for my help?
I would have, but the medicine she needs can only be made from protected monsters. That's why I betrayed you, but it's no excuse. Betrayal must be repaid in blood, no exceptions. I know the rules of the Kitaro clan.
So you're ready to accept your punishment. Let it at least be by my hand.
No,
Damn.
wait! It's not his fault. Jurgen was only trying to save his wife.
Poor
Out
Elise.
of my way.
Zhao, Father, you're the chief, right? So you can bend the rules however you
Okay,
want.
I wondered how this would be resolving.
No, Elise. If anything, it's my responsibility as chief to honor the rules.
But what if it was me who got sick? Didn't you say you would do anything to protect me? Are your rules more important than I am?
Jurgen, take me to where you meet these poachers of yours. Understand?
That's a...
Chief?
This is actually a
It's
really
all
good
right,
one.
Don't worry. I just want to talk with them. I'll tell them that we will only allow the poaching of animals for Isla's medicine.
Thank you, Chief. I can never repay you for this.
Thank Elise for this, not me.
Lady Elise, thank you so much.
I'm just happy things turned out okay.
Man, Isla is causing
the
so many
Sapstrath
bad
people,
things to happen in this
right?
world.
Yes, that's right. I'll lead you to them.
I'm sorry you had to witness all of this. I hope that you'll keep it to yourself.
What?
It's Zhao.
We've
Dang it.
found our divergence catalyst. We'll need to follow them. To the Sapstrath Deepwood, then.
That's a little frustrating. I actually wondered if we would have to fight Zhao, but then I said, but Luger didn't react to seeing him, so that means he's not the Divergence Catalyst. And then he just conveniently turns into the Divergence Catalyst after we have the scenes. That said, I've really got to compliment the game on how it's... Because I was wondering where Luna was going to come up in this, but no, this is so Elise can understand the responsibility of duty. And that, you know, being in charge just doesn't mean you get to, like, set the rules whatever you want them to be. Being in charge means that you have to be the example for others. Otherwise, we descend into chaos. Colmar Trail, Charles Herald. Okay, so it's obviously the Sapstrath Deepwood is that way. Says it won't let me fast travel. We're just going to have to slow run. And by slow run, I mean fast run. I feel like I should be able to catch up with Zhao before he gets there. But of course, the game's not going to let that happen. It's going to be like, no, you've got to, like, run your booty there normally. Run your booty. Alright, so the Deepwood is straight that way.
Zhao isn't a bad man.
But we have a duty to destroy the divergence catalyst. Let's try to find Zhao.
Monster fluid. They will hop-a-do up here. I still love that I do that and I'm like, oh, hey! It can't get up to me even though it can fly. You did notice I took that really quick step forward. I'm like, it's actually coming on pretty quick. I wonder if it actually can hit me at the edge. I was pretty sure I would not be able to get to the new level, but I wasn't 100% sure that it couldn't get... Oh my gosh, cat! Roar. That's not how you go. I always hate the Deepwood because I always get lost in it. Every time.
Hope you don't mind. Luminary revolver. Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring.
I am such a bad.
Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring.
Because I'll just sit here and like, oh, I need to press this button in order to go back one. But then it won't work immediately, so I'll press it again, so I'll go back two. So then I'll press the other way, and I'm just like, oh, why do I even bother trying to play smart? That's hilarious. Okay, how did I get there? That's why I hate this area. Always getting lost. Cat, move! My cat is so bad at moving. Or not moving. And knocking things over, apparently. Okay, that's what I always miss. Got no back attacks. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to move on with the plot. I don't want to get in all these fights. Okay, we made it to the area in question.
That sounds like the big man!
How dare you threaten me?
Jurgen?
He's dead!
You fools.
We're sorry, please!
We surrender! Please forgive us!
What is the meaning of this?
They got exactly what they deserved. These poachers tried to blackmail me. They said that if I didn't let them continue poaching, they would tell the world how the Catarl clan collaborated with them.
What?
The rules of the clan are absolute. It was a big mistake to bend them. But mistakes can be corrected.
Were you the one who killed Jurgen?
Yes, that's right. I killed him.
Man, this is a really interesting
Once
visual
I
effect.
kill all of you, it'll be as if nothing ever happened.
Seriously?
But...
He isn't Zhao anymore. We have no choice but to destroy him.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah, it's certainly not the best.
I'm sorry.
You betray me! Elise!
Well, I mean, you did threaten to kill her. What do you expect to happen?
This is too cruel. I can't believe this. It's all my fault.
Luga, you need to protect Elise. Okay.
Elise, you want to get protected? First of all, what can I combine with you? A lot of stuff. Actually, you are hammers, surprisingly. So, we've got Hammer Toss, Mind Collapse, Hungry Hunter, and Whirling Assault. Those are two of the same things. So, Hammer Toss, Hungry Hunter, Whirling Assault. So, 4 will be Hammer Toss, Hungry Hunter, I forgot the other one. Sorry about this, guys. I realize that I always have to stop and do this every time, but it's important. God dang it. And I'm so bad at numbers. Stop. Oh my god, I am so bad at buttons. Help. No. That one, yes. Okay, Hammer Toss, Mind Collapse, and Crushy Blow, but that's also Lucky Cat. Hammer Flail, okay, Hungry Hunter, Pow Hammer, Hammer Toss, and Crushing Blow. I think that's it. Let me just check one last time. I apologize that this takes forever. And then we've got that button. Got that button. No. That button. This game is mean for dyspraxics. I'm never knowing what buttons to press. Okay, so we've got Okay, so Hammer Toss is Erratic Element. Hungry Hunter is Lucky Cat. Crushing Blow is also Lucky Cat, so Hammer Flail and Pow Hammer. Why can't I remember anything? There we go. No, can I please do stuff?
Watch out! Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring. The fun starts with a
Dang it, I don't have special equipped on her. And even after all my I ended up with 2 Lucky Cats. But oh well. It's not the end of the world for sure.
Trustworthy performance.
There's a bird here. Well, I killed his bird.
Come back to us.
That holds him down for a good little bit.
Hope you don't mind. Sharing is caring.
Well, man, I'm gonna knock him out of this thing.
Come back to us. Come back to us.
Oh my god, he picked me up.
We're in this together. Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, that was not well handled at all. Apparently everything with Rowan is Vaultic Line at the moment, which is bad.
impermanence. Grand finale. Come back to us.
Will you please hit him? Here we go. Got it this time, buddy. I really don't think the level 3 one is that helpful. I don't. Every time I do it, it feels just like level 2, except you have to wait longer.
to us!
Okay, he's very low.
Far too close. Come back to us!
Oh god. Put me down, sir.
Why did this have to happen?
Keep the tempo.
For a split second, I thought they were bringing him back, and I was like, no.
I know.
But that was not what they were doing. It's okay.
But it was really good to see him again.
The frailty ward. Because she was frail, and now she's protected against her frailness. I do also, in moments where there's a big change and like a character growth segment, I do like that there's no victory quotes at the end. They're just like, oh.
Elise,
Are you okay?
I'm sorry, child. I failed to get what you asked for.
Huh?
That stuffed animal you wanted. The bunnykins. They're made from poached monster fur.
They are?
Really?
I'm the chief. I have to uphold the rules. Please forgive your stubborn old pop. But never forget.
That's why they're so rare. I get it now.
Are my sun, my moon, and my stars. My beloved daughter, Elise.
Dude, why did you try and kill her? So remember I said that Elise had one of the worst stories at the beginning of the episode? I officially, formally, completely take it back. This has actually been a really good... I was really mad at her after her last story with her just, you're in charge, just do whatever you want. And I was like, you're so naive, Elise. They've actually, they've doubled down on that, and they've really shown the character growth that Elise needed to have.
That was far more than anyone should have to bear.
But Luger was just doing his job.
Just like the big man was doing his, and Luna was doing hers. If Luger doesn't do his job, our world could end up kaput.
If Luna had actually listened to me, things might have ended badly just like they did for Zhao and Jurgen.
It is possible.
It's true. Chaos often ensues when people in power let their personal feelings rule their decisions.
Luger, the big man, Luna, they're all nice people.
This is so well done. Good job, Xillia, too.
But they all have responsibilities, which means making choices they don't always like. And yet, I got mad when they didn't listen to my selfish wishes.
Yes, you did. I'm glad you see that now. No, yeah, you should definitely touch base with Luna about this.
But I've been ignoring her for so long. She may not even listen to me.
Well, she's definitely going to not listen to you if you never say anything.
Forgive me for interrupting you at such a busy time, Chancellor Marcia. I'm here with a mutual friend of ours. She has something she would very much like to say to you. It seems she was expecting this call.
Wow.
Luna. I mean Chancellor Marcia.
You can call me Luna.
Luna, I'm sorry. I was wrong to get mad at you. I know you had no choice when you did what you had to do. I'm sure it made you sad. I'm sorry I said such horrible things to you. I guess I'm just a selfish child.
Elise, it does take a great deal of wisdom and maturity to put aside your feelings and do the right thing. Just as it takes a pure heart to question whether such an act truly needs to be done. It's something we jaded adults lose sight of far too often.
So, it's okay to stay a child?
I mean, it's literally part of your character.
It's okay to grow up while staying yourself. Your pure heart might put a stop to ill practices others have grown to accept. It might convince them to think twice.
I understand. I'll do my best. You really are like the perfect big sister, Luna.
This has just been so heartwarming and wonderful.
Thanks. Although I'm closer in age to an aunt.
Well, yeah, but people have kids all over the place now.
Would you mind if I texted you again?
Of course not.
We'll be watching our GHS.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Although it's a shame that Bunny Kiddens continues to elude us.
Actually, we've been thinking.
I'm going to take Elle shopping and find her another stuffed animal instead. Who knows if we'll find anything as good, but I'll explain the situation to her.
I am a firm believer, and granted, this may just be my own naivety, but anything that is explained thoroughly can be worked around. Almost all of the problems in the world that we have to face are based in willful ignorance. If people would just be willing to communicate, then I think a lot of the things that divide us could be gotten through. But people are so stubborn, and we've gotten to a point where when we see difference of opinion, we think the other side is evil when it's just a difference of opinion. Talk it out and find out why you think the way you do and why they think the way they do, and move on with life.
Not exactly the ideal big sister result, but I hope she'll forgive us.
I'm sure you will find something wonderful for her.
But we'll have to rescue her first.
We will.
We're coming for you, Elle.
That was a really, really good capstone. I did not think Elise... When I got here, and I was like, oh, Elise, go. Because I was just... Oliver once before... I mean, obviously, I didn't super remember exactly what was going on, but I remembered that they weren't my favorite. But that was amazing. Hearty congratulations indeed. So, first of all, back to Fenmont, back to reclaiming the stuff we used. And then we're going to find out who we're going to see next time. We actually didn't go through all that much. Good for us. Alright, next up is Jean-Du. We've already had Gaius. Who would be in Jean-Du? Maybe Alvin? Because this was definitely his hometown. Let's find out.
Look at this crowd of people.
Don't let me get squished.
Oh, I'm totally... I'm gonna, like, sell seats to getting squished. It'll be the Tipo Squish Party. Squish Party. It is Alvin. I was right. So next time we will finish off Alvin's storyline of love unrequited, and I actually doubt, because up until now his stuff has been focused on his trading company with Jurgen, which may be involved in poaching now that we know Elise's side of it, as well as you know, the member of the Chimera that he kind of had a thing for. But we'll see all that next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. Stay awesome, you guys.